Buying your first Poi Dragon. Well, you saw other people playing Poi Dragon and thought, I wanna try that. Then you checked online stores and found plenty of options. But the information provided usually tells you almost nothing. You can choose different colors, different lengths, and that's about it. As a beginner, you actually have no idea how your dragon will behave or what you'll be able to do with it. So, let's break it down. Choosing a color or pattern is purely a matter of personal taste. You really cannot make a wrong choice. Any dragon will look beautiful flowing through the air. What I do recommend, however, is choosing a single-sided print. A single-sided print clearly shows you which side is the dragon's back and which side is its belly. This makes coordination much easier in the beginning. In my opinion, single-sided prints also look better visually, and for my personal use, I usually choose them over double-sided prints. What about the length? You'll often see dragons advertised as 6 meters, 8 meters, 12 meters, and so on. The first thing you should ask seller is, length of what? Driven by the logic of the bigger the better, sellers often advertise the overall length of the dragon, including the leash, head, and body. So if you buy an 8-meter dragon, it may actually consist of 90 centimeters leash, 30 centimeters head, 650 centimeters body, and that's considered an 8-meter dragon. For that reason, when discussing dragon length, we should really be talking only about the body length. Which length is better? The answer is simple, there is no better length. Longer and shorter bodies simply serve different purposes. In short, a 6 or 8 meter body is more suitable for acrobatic play and generally looks more attractive in videos. It's also better for beginners who are just starting their Poi Dragon journey. Longer bodies, 10 meters, 12 meters or more, look absolutely astonishing in real life, creating huge waves and massive circles. They're more suitable for calm, flowing style of play, but I wouldn't recommend them during the learning phase. The leash and the head are two parts that sellers rarely mention, even though they have a huge impact on how a dragon behaves. During play, we constantly regulate leash length by gripping it closer to or further from the dragon's head. Holding closer shortens the leash and creates smaller circles. Holding further away increases the radius and creates larger circles. The leash itself can also be longer or shorter. In theory, a longer leash provides more freedom and more room for improvisation. In practice, if it's longer than necessary, you'll simply end up with extra leash that you never actually use while increasing chances of hitting the ground. For reference, I'm 183 centimeters tall and the leash I currently use is 130 centimeters long. The dragon's head is what actually leads the body through the air. A lighter head is easier to maneuver. It feels more agile and responsive, making it ideal for learning and acrobatic style of play. A heavier head cuts through the air with confidence and provides a stronger feeling of control. It's noticeably better in windy conditions and for workout-oriented play. Because of that, heavier heads are generally better suited to physically stronger performers. The ideal weight depends on many factors, including age, fitness level, strength, and personal preference. It's difficult to recommend one exact number. However, based on my experience, I would say that a head weighing between 300 and 350 grams is the sweet spot for starting your Poi Dragon journey. My favorite dragon head currently weighs 450 grams. It gives me excellent control, especially during slower rotations. I don't lose agility, but it still requires active muscle engagement, which I enjoy. To sum it all up, if you are just stepping into the world of Poi Dragon, you need something that's easy to control and won't tire you out too quickly. That way you can focus on coordination, technique, and smooth movement. A shorter body is easier to maneuver and definitely less likely to wrap around your neck. So I recommend choosing a 6 or 8 meter body and avoiding anything longer so far. 80 or 90 centimeter leash will work perfectly for most people. If you're particularly tall, you might consider going with 1 meter or more. As for the head, your first dragon should definitely be on the lighter side. Ideally no more than 350 grams. The good news is that you can always add extra weight later if you decide you'd like a heavier setup for fitness-oriented play. Since this channel is still new, there's good chance you will not find it again. So make sure to subscribe and don't miss future tutorials. If you have any questions about choosing your first Poi Dragon setup, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.